Band. Now, I was not going to have a read aloud today, but this is kind of my dream come true. Dressed up as Junie B. Jones, reading Junie B. Jones does not get any better than this. So let's get started with chapter 1. I think I'm only going to read one chapter today since we already had a read aloud from our mystery reader. Chapter 1, Kicking the Cow. And here's the first. That's me sitting at my desk doing some work. Dear first grade journal, kickball tournament. A kickball tournament. The whole entire first grade is going to have a kickball tournament. My teacher told us that news last week, and I cannot stop thinking about it. Our families are going to come and everything. I have been practicing my kicking every day after school. I can kick high and low and fast and slow and to and fro and pro and con. Then I peeked over the side of my desk and I tried to wiggle my piggy toe. It still felt sore. That's because you have something else to kick. And I spied Mother's brand new watering can. It was the one with the funny cow painted on it. It was sitting right in the middle of our yard. I laughed out loud at that perfect target. I bet I can kick that silly cow right over the moon, I said. Then I rubbed my hands together real excited, and I backed all the way up to the fence, and vroom! I took off running, and zoom! I ran. And nobody told me about that. I fell down on the grass, very painful, and I rolled around and I hollered, "My toe! My toe! My toe! My toe!" Then Mother hurried to the backyard. "Junie B, oh my goodness, what's wrong?" she called. "My toe is wrong! My toe is wrong! 911! 911!" My mother hurried outside and took off my shoe and sock, and she looked at my toe. "Ow! Ow!" There I am, rolling around, holding on to my toe. Did you trip over a rock or something? Maybe I shouldn't mention that I kicked her watering can, possibly. Mother waited for me to answer, then very slowly, her eyes glanced over to the cow. It had a giant dent in its head, and his nose did not look normal. Mother did a frown. "Junie B, what's the story here?" I looked at her real impressed. That woman is as sharp as a tack, I tell you. I did a sigh, and finally I told her the story. "It wasn't my fault, Mother. It really, really wasn't. On account of at first I was practicing my kicking, and then my ball went over the fence. And so what was I supposed to do? Kick the air? Only too bad for me because that thing was filled with water, and now I have a smashed piggy toe." I thought for a minute. I folded my hands. The end. Mother did not look happy with me. Gee, imagine that. A watering can. Mother carried me inside, and she called the doctor, and he told her to raise it up on a pillow and use ice. And so guess what? At first, it felt a little better. Only this morning when I got dressed, it hurt to put on my shoe. And so even though it was chilly outside, Mother said I could wear sandals to school. And that's how come I kept checking on it this morning to see if it's feeling any better. I closed my journal real quiet, and then I bent over my chair and I patted my toe very gentle. Next to me, May made a face. "You shouldn't play with your feet, Junie Jones," she whispered. "Playing with your feet is what stinky people do." And here's a picture of May, my toe. If you look really carefully, you can see that my toe is all bruised. I stuck out my tongue at that girl. I still get a kick out of that behavior. After that, I sat back up again and I stacked my first grade journal on top of my dictionary. Then I laid my head on my desk and I daydreamed about the kickball tournament some more. In my dream, I was the only person in room 1 who could kick the ball. That's because all the other children in room 1 had broken legs on account of some accidents that happened. And so I played in the tournament all by myself, and I won the whole thing without any help. I was the star of room 1, and all of my friends shouted and cheered for me. Then they hugged me very happy, and they threw confetti on my head, only not May. May threw a small potato. That was uncalled for, I believe. Can't wait to see what that one's about. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I hope you loved seeing Junie B. Jones in character today. See you later.